The real estate market is hot, and it's about to get even hotter, or so it'll seem. Sales numbers for the next 2 months will be record-breaking. However, don't be fooled because those numbers just can't be trusted. And here to talk about that is Wink's real estate expert, Denny Grimes, from Denny Grimes and team at Keller Williams Realty. Now, Denny does advertise with our Wink station, but that has no bearing on this segment. So good morning, Denny. Thank you for joining us. Why do you say that these numbers can't be trusted?
Yeah, well, we're kind of in an interesting situation because the media likes to report year-over-year numbers, which means they'll take one time period, compare it with a time period last year. For example, compare April sales this year versus April sales last year. Well, right now we are at the 1-year mark of when we had the negative COVID effect on our market. We saw sales in Southwest Florida drop over 40% in April, May, and June. So you contrast that with what's going on right now in the market. We're having a booming market. So when you compare the worst market we've ever had with the best market we ever had, the numbers or the year-over-year numbers are going to be unrealistically high and represent the market stronger than it really is. So that's why I said take the numbers with a grain of salt. Don't rely on the numbers alone.
Okay, so once we get past June, for example, do you think the numbers will be more realistic or more reliable then?
Well, that's an awesome question. And in a word, no. And this is the reason why. In 2020, we had a series of 6 or 7 months of monthly record sales. It was just unrealistic. Now, for us to have a better year this year, not only do we have to have stronger sales, which I think we still have the demand, we have to have inventory. So I don't think we're going to have the inventory to match the level of sales we had in 2020. So the numbers year-over-year numbers may be showing that the market's slowing or even taking a shift downward. So I don't think that can be trusted either, because I believe we're going to have strong demand moving forward throughout 2021.
So what's the kind of bottom line here for buyers and sellers?
Well, short term for the sellers, they're going to see these numbers like crazy numbers in markets up 30%, 50%, 60%. Keep your feet on the ground and keep your prices realistic. Don't go out and double your asking price because you think the market's going nuts. On the buyer's side, as the numbers start to trend down and the year-over-year numbers start to trend down, don't believe that the market is slowing. It's just the numbers are suggesting there's fewer sales. However, you have to be realistic. I don't think there's going to be any buy one, get one free deals out there. So buyers, too, have to keep their feet on the ground.
Last question for you here. I know a lot of people we've been saying for so many months now in the last year, really throughout the pandemic, that it's really an amazing market. If you're trying to buy or sell, now's the time and that sort of thing. But to so many people, that also kind of sent red signals of, is something wrong with the market? Is it going to explode? Is there going to be a bubble? To your end, the point you're making here is no, this is the realistic explanation for what's actually happening underneath it all.
Yep, there's no bubble. The demand is real. And so, however, it won't be sustained forever. However, I think it's going to be sustained throughout 2021.
Denny, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great weekend.